Hello, guys. Welcome back once again to Cloud Genius. I'm Penty Joseph. In this video, we'll be looking at the Model 9 Challenge Lab, that is creating a scalable and highly available environment. So, without wasting much time, let's start with the lab. To start with the lab, as usual, you can have time to read the scenario. I've already done that, so I'm not going to waste time on the video now. You can read and then have a lot of explanations and then detailed knowledge about what we are to do next. Okay. Um, as I said, I have already done that. So, as usual, to start with the lab, just click on Start Lab and then make sure that the lab is fully loaded and ready to be tackled before you start it up. Okay. If if you don't allow the lab to be ready and then you provision anything, you'll be charged for. So you need to make sure that the lab is ready. Okay. So just like mine, the lab is ready. Then you close this. You can go ahead and then log into your AWS console. If you encounter this type of error, just click here, go back here, and then click on AWS again. It's going to auto log you in. It's as a result of you not signing out in the first or the previous lab that you did. So that might be the problem. Okay, so we've been able to log in successfully, and then let's see what are we asked to do. Let's move to task one, straightforward. So this is what the knowledge that you will have after completing this lab. I think it's quite usable, and it has more things that you are supposed to learn, especially about the launch templates, the auto scaling, the load balancer session. It's something that is a must know. So I think it's very profitable. But I think we have a question that we need to answer. So right from the tax one is for us to answer a question. So let's try to get hold of the question. And then let's open it. Okay. Then let's see what's question one. Which port are open security? Okay, so let's check. Let's go to EC2. That's question one. They are asking us the port that is open with Cafe SG, that is Cafe Security Group. So let's go and check security group and then Cafe. So let's open it up. Let's check the inbound group. Oh, it's port 80. Okay. So let's go back to the assignments and then yes, submit port 80. Okay. Can you connect from the internet to instance in public subnet one? Yes, you can connect the instance. Mostly, let me see if the instance has a public and a security. Yes. So if the instance has a public address and then the security group allows and the ACL allows it to have public to be publicly accessed, you can. Okay. And then let's see. Let's check the instance. Instance. Running instance. Let's see. IPv4. So, instance. So, yes. Straight IPv4. Yes. So this one can. And then That's a DNS name. Okay. So subnet reach to the internet. Yes, it should be able to because it's been assigned. Okay, it's been assigned. It's using a NAT gateway, so it's been assigned. It's should an instance in private subnet to be able? No, no. I wish I'll get the architecture diagram once again. No. Let me see. Uh, so you can see the private subnet one has a NAT gate. You see, it has a NAT gate that is attached to it here. Let me see. So that is it. You see, it is able to communicate with this through the NAT gates. It's able to have internet access. So um, that is for the private one. No, okay. Let me see. So no. Then let me look at this. Can you you have to evaluate this sucks. Okay. Um, did I really do this right? No. So can we have internet independent? Let me see. Let me see the security group. I think it was what we checked, and it was only port 80 that was open. Oh, so it's no. It's only port 80 that, so you can't SSH into that. So it's no. What is the name? AMI. Okay, AMI. Let's go and check. Let's go to AMI. AMI name is Cafe Web Server Image. So that is it. So let me submit this. Let me submit this. And let me submit this. Mark. Did I submit 3? Let me try to submit 2. Okay, all is submitted now. So I think we are done with tax 1. If I'm clear with that, we are done with tax 1. Then what again are we asked to do? Inspecting environment. We are done with tax 1. Creating a match gateway for second availability zone. Okay, create a NAT gateway in public in the second availability zone. Okay, so let's go, let's duplicate this and then let me put this somewhere. We'll come back to it later. Oh, I've mistakenly closed the lab. So click here again. Let me put this somewhere. We'll come back to it later. Let me try to duplicate this and then go to VPC because we are looking at NAT gateway. So let's go to VPC. We have to create NAT gateway. We only locate it at the VPC side. So VPC at the left side, scroll through till you see NAT gateway. going faster than I should. NAT gateway. So create NAT gateway. Let's give it NAT 2 because I think there is already created NAT gateway which is in there already. So as they said in we should create it. Look at it in the public subnets. Okay, we should create it at the public subnet. Let me see. Yeah, respond at least for this. We must create NAT gateway. So NAT gateway instance. Okay, so we are creating it in the public subnets second availability zone. Okay, public subnets in the second availability zone. So let's see public public subnets in the second public subnets. Okay, that is it. So that is it. That is the second public subnets. Okay, so you can see yes, we have 1, 2, 3 is the second one. Okay, so that is it. Let's assign or let's allocate elastic IP to it. The IP is allocated now. Are we supposed to add any tags? Let's see. Let's go back. No, we are not supposed to add any tags. So let's continue to create the NAT gateway. The NAT gateway is now created. Let's go back to the lab. What are we supposed to do again? No, we are done with this. Configure the network to send the internet traffic from the instance in private subnet 2 to NAT gateway. Private subnet 2 to NAT gateway. Okay, so let's go to the so where is the EC2? Sorry. So let's see. Let's check on the first subnet to see where it's routing to. Okay, it's routing to the NAT, not what we created, but it's routing to the NAT, the default NAT that they are. So they are saying we should route our own, the public, this one, what we have created. We should route it to ours. Okay. Um, is this are we doing the correct thing? Are we in public or private? Let me go back to this. Did they ask to so configure the network to send internet bound from the instance in private to okay. Or is the private NAT to the NAT gateway rather? Is the private NAT 2, not the public one. So where's the private NAT 2 here? Yes, this very one. So route table 2. Let's just locate that. Okay, it's located. Go to route table, check on the route, and then it's associated with this. So routes, edit routes, and then add routes. So anywhere our target is not 2. Okay, NAT gateway. So we are supposed to choose NAT 2. Okay, that is it. So it's attached successfully. Okay, good. What do we have to do again? Creating a Bastion host instance. Okay, so Amazon EC2 console EC2 is one of the public subnets, the VPC. So okay, we are supposed to create an instance with the name Bastion host. Okay, so I'm seeing something like okay. So we allow SSH now. Okay, good. Then let's go to the console. Let's type EC2. So create or launch instance. Give the instance name Bastion host. Um, so Amazon machine image Linux 2023 AMI. Okay, let me see. 20 Linux 2023 AMI. Yes, that's exactly what is selected. So you can see it here. It should be T2 micro, not T3. So instance type should be T2 micro is already selected. So we should use voke and then auto assign IP should be enabled. Auto assign IP should be enabled. Okay, it is already enabled. So click on network settings and then so we should create security group that will allow SSH into the instance. Show pin port 22 with my address. Okay. But before that, let's see. Um, which subnet are we creating this? Is it a private? No. So, okay. So that's create public subnets. Oh, so I'm not supposed to do the network configuration here. Okay, so create EC2 one of the public subnets. Yes, in one of the public subnets. Okay, so yes, go back there. Let's select lab VPC. It should be in one of the public subnets. So one of the public subnet. Let me give it to public subnet 2. Auto assign should be enabled, and then and that this says we should create and then allow SSH settings and then allow SSH. So we are creating our own security group. Select an existing node. So let me name it Penti EC EC2. Hey, is my E missing? EC2 SG for security group. Okay. So description, I can give it same. Description can be same. Paste there. Okay. So it's allowing SSH though by the source type is anywhere. No, we are to allow it into your IP. So um it's supposed to be my IP. Okay. Then I think that's all. It's allowing SSH already. Okay. Okay, so that's all. You can leave everything there as default and then launch instance. Yes. Okay. So we are supposed to create a launch template also. Create a launch template by using the AMI that you created during the lab setup. We created an AMI. Oh, did we omit anything from this? I'm coming. Let's go back. I think we omitted something. No, no. So no, no. Let's see. AMI configure. Oh, okay. It was originally created for us. So let me go to the launch templates institute. Let me open this. We go to the AMI. Yes, it's already here. Cafe web server image. It's already here. Let's see. Okay, it's already there. That is why I was confused. So let's look at it and go to the AMI. Yes. Okay. So we have already located that. So let's select it. And then so launch instance from AMI. And I thought they said we should create a launch template. So I'm coming. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. So um, I don't need this instance. We are rather going to create launch template. So let's go back to the launch template. Create a launch template. Launch template. I think I need to make few details to this. That's why I'm refreshing again. So give it the name as web server, and then version description is not really important. You can add tags if you want to. I think the what was it? The name and then value. Okay. So the value is this. The name is name. Okay. So let's go down. AMI, choose my AMI, then come and select what the cafe web server image that we already have. Okay, so make sure that you select that. Okay, the instant type is T2 micro, T2 micro, and key pair. You are supposed to create a new key pair. So create a new key pair. Let me give it a name as Penti SSH. This one exists already. So Penti S key. Yeah, I don't even think the lab will require for that. Okay, good. So we are done. Now, security group, you are supposed to choose Cafe SG. Okay, Cafe SG. So you can see it from the drop down that is Cafe SG. Okay, so just choose it like this and make sure that it's selected. And then go down. So we'll go to advanced details. Go down. IAM profile. Make sure that you choose cafe rule. Okay. There anything we have to do again. T2 website instance. So type is instance, yeah. So okay. I think everything here is okay. Oh, we had a wrong tag somewhere. Let's clear the tags from here. Let's copy it here and then clear it from here. I think it was supposed to go to the down there for the instance tags and not this one. Yes, so this is where we were supposed to bring the tag. So the value is this, paste web server, and then name. Okay, so yeah, that is all. We don't have anything again. Um, so you can remove tags, it's not needed. Then create instance. Now we are launching the templates. So now the templates should be getting ready. Okay, there is it. It's defined. Okay, so what's next? Are we asked to do? We are asked to create an auto scaling group. Okay, an auto scaling group. Create a new auto scaling group. That means the following: use launch templates. Okay, segments auto scaling uses private subnet 1 and 2. Okay, so select the launch template like this. Go to actions, then go to create auto scaling group. Do we have a name for that? Let me see. Let's go down to see if we were given a name. No, we were not given any name. So let's try to name it Penti Auto Scale. Okay, so let's call it that way. You can give yours any name you like. So go down. So you can see that the launch template we created is what is selected here. Okay, so we are going down and then go to next. So they said we should make sure that it's created in the private subnet too. So select private subnet. The first one, give it private subnet one. Availability zone. Okay. And then let me see. Let's go back to the lab. So subnet uses private subnet one and private subnet two. So all the two. Okay, so private subnet one and then private subnet two, that is this and that. Okay, so skip all advanced options. Okay, so skip, configure advanced options. So we've been asked to skip all this. Okay, we've been asked to skip all this, and let's go back. Has group size, so and configure group size. Okay, they are saying 222. I hope you saw that. Two, um, 2, and then maximum should be 6. Okay, so desired is 2, minimum is also 2, maximum provision should be 6. Okay, and then enable target tracking scaling policy configured as average CPU utilization target should be 25, instance speed should be 60. So we should enable target tracking scaling policy. Let's go back. Target tracking scaling policy. Oh, I've gone down too much. Target CPU. Yes, CPU utilization. Target value should be what? Target value should be 25. Instance speed should be 60. So target value should be 25. Uh, um, target value. Instance speed should be 60. Or instance need rather. Sorry. Is there anything like instance need here? Let me try to see. So previous. Okay, let me change this to um, 60. Let me change this to 60. So no policy. To verify you created auto scaling correctly. Go to Amazon EC2. Okay, so let's everything is correct. Let's create it, the auto scaling. Okay, the auto scaling should provision an instance for us. That is what they are telling us here. That's to make sure that we correctly do that, we should go to the console. We should have two instances with both the name configured as resources tags in the previous. Okay, so let's just go to the EC2 dashboard. Let's go to EC2. The auto scaling should start provisioning the minimum configurations that we've designed it to be. So it should start provisioning two instances for us. I think we are having 4 instances now. Oh, so you can see with the same name, web server, web server. You see it. It's now provision it. Okay. Web server, web server, web server, web server. It's now initializing. So these last two, but sorry, the first two rather. So it's now initializing. Okay. So let's see what we are to do again. We are to create a load balancer. So create a load balancer. Why this test they were feeling too lazy to give us the names to, or they just wanted to test our knowledge in this. So create a load balancer because they didn't really specify any name for the load balancers and anything like that. So let me call it Penti load balancer LB. It's going to be internet facing. Um, let's go and check the network. Load balancer should page from the public side. So create an HTTP, use VPC, configure the lab. Subnets uses choose public subnets. Yes, I said that. So let's go to the lab and then we should get two public subnets. So we can take this and then make sure that it's public subnet one. Then we take another one and make sure that it's public subnet two. Okay. So I think that is all for now. It's so uses two public subnets. It's okay. Skip HTTP security settings. Okay. Create new security groups that allow traffic from anywhere. Create new targets. Skip registering targets. Wait until load balancer is active. Okay. So mm, creating the load balancer is two. Okay, so let's move on with the load balancer. They said the security group. We are supposed to create our own security group. I don't know, and allow SSH. Sorry, not SSH. HTTP. You can see it here. Create new security group that allow HTTP from anywhere. So that is it. Okay. So let me go here and then go to create security group. So Penti LBSG, I think that's the name we will give it now. So Penti load balancer security group, and then it's paste the same thing here. VPC should be lab VPC. Inbound rule should be HTTP because this is what the load balancer will use to route the traffic. So HTTP from anywhere because we want anybody to send us to be able to reach the web application. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so go back to this and then refresh that. You should see that what you created is available. Remove this and then listening. So, so they said skip targets, wait till your load balancer is active, modify auto scaling group created previously by adding new load balancer. Okay, so let's just skip this, and then for now, since they are telling us to skip it, so let's try to create this, and then I think we will. Oh, yeah, it's thrown and so okay. Since it's giving an error, let's try to create the target. I think we are not giving any name for the target as well. So what is it? Yes, it's targeting. What is targeting? It's an instance. So target name should be Penti TG, or I'm using so, so Penti TG. Let's try that TMJ. Okay, so IPv4 lab 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 HTTP. Okay, so leave everything here to as default, and then click create target. Come back to where we are doing this, refresh it, and then make sure that this is successful. Okay, so go back there and then refresh this. Give it some time. Refresh it. So select this, and then create a load balancer. Okay, create a load balancer. Okay, so the load balancer is created. It's provisioning. Okay, we should wait until the load balancer is active now. The previous task by adding a new load balancer. Okay, so we are to modify okay, modify the auto scaling group that you created previous by adding a new load balancer. The auto scaling group. So oh, I need to refresh my page. Sorry, I need to refresh my page. So we were asked to. Okay, let's check it from the lab session. I think we're almost about to finish. So we've been asked to modify the auto scaling in the previous and add a new load balancer. Okay, so we select the auto scaling, then we go to edit. Under the load balancer, now we have a load balancer. So yes, add a new load balancer, HTTP load balancer name is going to be internet facing. No, was that? No, I'm not attaching. Um, so we've already created. We save it at NT. Basic load balancers. Yes, this is it. So we will just add a new load balancer. Just this, that is it. You can see application load balancer, Penti load balancer. So we are adding it. Let's take it once again. So you click on this and then you refresh this. You make sure that your load balancer is now available. And then you can go and update it. Okay. So let's wait for the load balancer to be active. Okay. I think it's still provisioning. Let's wait for it. Oh, it's active now. So let's select that. Let's try to see if we can reach the network, the web application server from this side. Yes. So the web is active and you can see that it's active. Hello from your web server. So let's slash cafe. We should see the website. Enter. Yes. So that is it. It's telling you that everything that we did is successful. Okay. So let's try to submit the lab and see what we scored. Submit. Okay, so you can see that exactly what they require is what we have done. So that is all for this lab. If this is your first time, I'll urge you to kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell, like my videos, comments, try to share with your friends. Even if you wouldn't comment, just try to like it. The more you do that, the algorithm is able to push this video to other people who are looking for these solutions. Okay, that's why it's important for you to like the video or at least you comment. Okay, thank you very much. See you again in our next video. Thank you. My name is Penti.